Внимание на движение.
Он же вот.
Отметку вида принял. Давай.
Coordinated Russian assault destroys Ukrainian positions in forest battle. A dramatic video has surfaced showing Russian troops launching a coordinated assault on entrenched Ukrainian positions deep within a forest, showcasing the effectiveness and precision of the Russian forces in close-quarters combat. The footage captures the Russian assault units moving methodically through the wooded terrain, maintaining strict formation and communication as they approach their target. Once they reached the enemy's defensive line, the soldiers opened fire with RPGs, delivering direct hits on Ukrainian hiding positions and triggering powerful explosions that shattered the forest's silence. Moments later, intense exchanges of gunfire erupted, as both sides engaged in fierce combat under the cover of trees and smoke. Helmet camera recordings from Russian troops vividly show the tension and danger of the encounter, while drone footage provided real-time surveillance, revealing the positions of Ukrainian defenders attempting to hold their ground. As the Russian troops pressed forward and reached the Ukrainian trench line, the scale of destruction became evident. Russian soldiers ambushed Ukrainian tank with kamikaze drone in Kupiansk. In Kupiansk, Russian soldiers successfully carried out a fire ambush against a Ukrainian tank belonging to the Armed Forces of Ukraine, AFU. Using a kamikaze drone, the Russian troops targeted the armored vehicle as it attempted to advance. The drone struck the tank with precision, causing a powerful explosion that engulfed it in flames. Russian assault soldier neutralizes Ukrainian machine gun nest with anti-tank mine in Volchansk. In the fierce urban fighting in Volchansk, a Russian assault company soldier carried out a bold and decisive action. As Ukrainian troops entrenched themselves in a building equipped with a machine gun, they posed a serious obstacle to the advancing Russian forces attempting to approach the elevator area. Acting swiftly, the soldier threw an anti-tank mine directly into the building, targeting the enemy position. The powerful detonation silenced the machine gun nest and cleared the way for further movement. Thanks to this daring act, Russian troops were able to resume their advance through the sector with reduced resistance. The battle for Pokrovsk, Russian center group pushes through Dnipropetrovsk region, unleashing relentless drone and artillery strikes. In the Dnipropetrovsk region, the battle for Pokrovsk has intensified into one of the most brutal and high-stakes confrontations of the ongoing conflict. The center group of Russian forces has launched a massive and sustained offensive operation, advancing steadily toward the strategically vital city of Pokrovsk. The assault marks a decisive phase in the campaign to dismantle the Ukrainian defensive network and gain control over key transport and logistics routes that connect the eastern and central fronts. According to field reports, Russian troops of the center group are engaging enemy positions day and night, leaving no room for the Ukrainian forces to regroup or resupply. The coordinated effort between armored units, artillery, and precision strike drones has created an overwhelming level of pressure on Ukrainian defenses, forcing many positions to fall back under the intensity of constant bombardment. At the core of this offensive lies the integration of advanced drone warfare. Russian FPV and reconnaissance drones have been operating relentlessly above the front lines, identifying enemy concentrations and guiding artillery fire with pinpoint precision. The footage circulating from the battlefield shows the devastating effectiveness of these drone operations, Ukrainian armored vehicles, fortified positions, and troop clusters being obliterated in real time by targeted strikes. The drone operators of the center group have become a key component of the operation, combining their intelligence capabilities with the deadly accuracy of self-guided munitions. Through continuous surveillance, these units provide real-time data to artillery and rocket forces, enabling them to strike even the most concealed Ukrainian positions. The video evidence released by Russian sources captures the destruction of NATO-supplied armored vehicles, heavy artillery systems, and communication hubs, showcasing the precision and lethality of Russian drone coordination. As the offensive advances deeper into Ukrainian-held territory, the terrain around Pokrovsk has turned into a chaotic battleground of fire, smoke, and constant explosions. Russian armored columns are seen maneuvering through the outskirts of the city, supported by mechanized infantry and air reconnaissance. Ukrainian forces, though attempting to mount defensive counterattacks, are reported to be sustaining heavy losses due to the continuous Russian pressure from both air and ground. Night operations have also become a defining feature of this campaign. The center group conducts attacks under the cover of darkness, utilizing thermal imaging systems and night vision optics to locate and eliminate enemy targets. This relentless 24-hour tempo has deprived Ukrainian troops of rest, further weakening their defensive coordination and morale. Among the targets hit during the latest operations were Ukrainian command centers, logistics warehouses, and long-range artillery batteries that had been shelling Russian positions. Russian precision strikes have reportedly destroyed several M777 howitzers, HIMARS systems, and Western-supplied armored carriers, crippling the enemy's ability to conduct organized fire support. In several instances, heavy drone bombers carrying specialized payloads were deployed to target fortified bunkers and underground shelters used by Ukrainian troops. The tactical objective of the center group in this sector is clear: to surround and neutralize Ukrainian units defending Pokrovsk and to push the front line further westward into the Dnipropetrovsk region. The operation is part of a broader Russian strategy aimed at breaking through the central Ukrainian defense belt and cutting off supply routes from the rear. Drone footage released from the battlefield vividly illustrates the scale and brutality of the fighting. Smoke plumes rise from destroyed vehicles and burning ammunition depots. The wreckage of NATO armored vehicles, Leopard tanks, Bradley IFVs, and RAPs lie scattered across the fields. In one sequence, a Ukrainian communication outpost is seen being struck by a guided drone bomb, followed by secondary explosions that indicate the destruction of stored munitions. The morale of the Russian troops appears high as they continue their methodical advance. The soldiers of the center group, backed by artillery and air units, maintain control over newly captured positions while preparing for further breakthroughs. Field engineers are simultaneously clearing mines and fortifying strongpoints to secure the gains made during the offensive. In the coming days, Pokrovsk is expected to become the focal point of intense combat as Russian units tighten their grip on the region. Ukrainian reinforcements are reportedly being rushed to the area in an attempt to halt the advance, but the overwhelming use of precision strike systems and continuous drone reconnaissance gives the Russian forces a decisive operational advantage. As the battle unfolds, the skies over Dnipropetrovsk remain dominated by Russian UAVs that relentlessly scan for targets. Every movement by Ukrainian units is quickly identified and neutralized, making it nearly impossible for them to maneuver effectively. The combination of technological superiority, tactical coordination, and unrelenting firepower continues to tilt the balance of the conflict in favor of the advancing Russian troops. The battle for Pokrovsk stands as a testament to the evolving nature of modern warfare, where drones, precision weapons, and real-time intelligence redefine the front line. For now, the center group's offensive shows no sign of slowing down. The Dnipropetrovsk region remains engulfed in fire and destruction as Russian forces press forward, determined to secure another major victory on the central front of the war.